The true test of any community is how it responds to adversity. Does it crumble into factions? Does it back down from a challenge? Or does it rise to the occasion, summon its strength, join hands, and make progress? Atlanta's history tells us which path to choose. After all, coming together and drawing on the best in each of us is part of Atlanta's foundation. It's in our DNA. The city that rose from the ashes, the city that led the world on civil rights, the city that became an international destination and a center of global business, is about to do it again. With help from a leader who's committed to Atlanta's future. So what happens when a can-do mayor meets a can-do city?
I will share with you this. We will see the sunlight of our future. We will embrace the shared responsibilities we have. And together, in spirit, in service, we will succeed. We will win. Come with me. Our journey has just begun.
When he took office as Atlanta's 59th mayor, Kasim Reed recognized this was a challenging period, and he asked all of us to work together. Today, 1 year into the journey, the mayor is building on Atlanta's greatest assets, our people. A business community that partners with the city through organizations like the Atlanta Committee for Progress. A city council that's committed to moving forward. Sound partnerships at the state and federal level. And neighbors who are investing time and energy to make their community stronger. Across Atlanta, we see progress in the areas that make our city not just a collection of people and buildings, but a community and a welcoming home to families and businesses. Mayor Reed has focused on 5 areas that are the hallmarks of all successful cities: public safety, fiscal stability, economic development, customer service, and youth development. It all starts with a safe city. A city that gives residents peace of mind and helps attract national conventions and tourism dollars. In Mayor Reed's first year in office, the city hired 259 new police officers and a new police chief. Response times for fire rescue improved by 10.6%. And there's more to come, including redesigning police beats and hiring additional police officers. Plus, 5 new fire engines, 4 new ladder trucks, and a 3.5% pay increase for sworn members are on the way. A great city has resources to meet its needs and inspire confidence in citizens, businesses, and investors. The global recession affected every city, and Atlanta is no exception. Mayor Reed is making tough choices to reduce costs while still investing in critical services. The budget developed with the City Council puts our city on sound financial footing without raising taxes. It increased the city's reserves from $7 million to more than $56 million, and the reserves are expected to increase by another $27 million. That rainy day fund gives the city more flexibility to deal with future fiscal challenges. And the mayor has taken on the city's pension obligations. The first phase of pension reform has produced $7.4 million in projected savings. A strong city has a growing economy. Mayors don't dictate private investment, but they can marshal public funds and create an environment that encourages economic development and sends a message to companies that our city is open for business. In his first year, the mayor helped negotiate a bill with state leaders that could bring $750 million a year to the Atlanta region to solve traffic problems, help secure $4.1 million in federal funding to develop a high-speed rail line between Atlanta and Charlotte, and eventually Washington, D.C., and move the vision of the Atlanta streetcar project closer to reality when the city received $47 million in federal funding. Mayor Reed led the sale of City Hall East, which brings new revenue to the city and marks a new chapter in the redevelopment of the Ponce de Leon corridor. The city also accepted a donation of the former Atlanta Journal-Constitution building at 72 Marietta Street, which will allow the city to consolidate services into one building. A great city has excellent customer service. He is instilling a sense of accountability among city employees by reaching out to all workers, especially those who engage with citizens every day. In his inaugural address, Mayor Reed said,
"I promise and commit today that in my first year of office, we will completely reform the city's permitting process once and for all."
Under Mayor Reed's leadership, the City of Atlanta is in the process of implementing a new unified and consolidated permit department and process. Mayor Reed is passionate about preparing Atlanta's next generation. As a young man growing up in Southwest Atlanta, Kasim Reed played at John A. White Park. He saw firsthand how the city's recreation centers could help young people develop. Today, all of the city's recreation centers have been reopened, and they are serving thousands of kids every week. But Mayor Reed sees even more potential, turning the city's recreation centers into training facilities that will give young people the skills they need to succeed. Mayor Reed's vision for Centers of Hope will require new collaborations and public-private partnerships, creating new opportunities for Atlanta's next generation. It's only been a year, but we can already see Mayor Reed's leadership: a safer community, fiscal stability, economic growth, better customer service, and investments in our young people and our future. Atlanta's road to recovery and prosperity will not be a fast journey, but it will be a successful one because of the talents Mayor Reed brings to the job. Courage to tackle the tough issues, creativity in seeing new opportunities and new ways to get results, collaboration with the City Council, connecting the city with state and federal leaders and with business and neighborhood groups, and finally, a vision and compassion for our youth. So what happens when a can-do mayor leads a can-do town? We take on tough challenges, we invest in our future, and we don't back down. A great American city is on the rise. Like the phoenix rising from the ashes, Atlanta is on the move. Atlanta, let's go.